Hey guys, I'm Rodin. Welcome to WaterBaby Tarot presented by BOMISpirit. I hope you guys are doing good today. We're going to be doing the crystal healing channeling video for water signs for June, so for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Now, a lot of you guys know who've been with me for a while. I took a lot of May off at the end of May. I took a lot of time off. Spirit basically didn't give me a choice. Spirit sat me down and was like, yeah, you're just gonna sit here and reflect and be introspective and do some inner work and child work and all that kind of stuff. So I did that for a long time, and then I came back to work. So ever since I came back, earlier in the week, what day is it? Today's Sunday, so happy Sunday. This might not be posted till Monday. Haven't decided yet. Anyway, yeah, so I came back. I think it's only been a week, which is weird because you guys know time is crazy right now. So ever since I came back, I've been playing catch up, all right? So, sooner rather than later, right? Better late than never is what I meant to say. My words are also all over the place today, so hang in there with me. Clyde is also very active right now. He's jumped on the table 10 times. So if he jumps on the table, don't be surprised. That might be a thing. So let's get into it. For those who are not used to these videos, basically I use two crystal decks. I use the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck, and I use Crystals, the Stone deck. Both are linked below if you want them for yourselves. Now, the way this works, I pull crystals that are recommended for you for the month, and then I go ahead and I pull some tarot cards to see why you need those crystals. I will always read the descriptions of the crystals because we have new people all the time. I decided to do these videos, I think it's been over a year now that I've been doing the crystal videos, because there's some people that are really into crystals, some people want to learn about them, but also it gives a little taste for you guys as to what to expect moving forward for the rest of the month, okay? Now, keep in mind, these are very general. They're not going to be for everybody, and you don't need to run out and buy these crystals if you're not feeling them. When it comes to crystals, for those who are really new, I got to do this every time because I get newbies all the time. For crystals, there are a lot of crystals out there that will do the same thing, that will help you with the same thing that you're struggling with, okay? Crystals are very unique individual, as an individual. Even if you're looking at a pile of 50 amethyst crystals, there's one that's probably going to call out to you the most, okay? They all have their own unique frequency, as do you, all right? So if you're not liking the crystals, but you're resonating with what's going on or what I'm channeling, then go ahead and research and see what other crystals you can get that really resonate with you, or crystals you already have that resonate with you. Now, this deck explicitly states that if you have this deck and you don't have the crystals, you can use the cards in lieu of the crystals. Okay, I think that's my whole spiel. Let's go ahead and get started. Water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm actually going to start with the old deck first. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for June. Happy birthday, Cancers, by the way, to my June Cancers out there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Who's going to go first? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, you're actually calling me. So let's go ahead and do you guys first. I'm not going to take these because they just fell out, but lapis lazuli and moldavite. Shine. I'm hearing the word shine, Cancer. Aw. Cancers, are you having a hard time shining? I almost want to say that. You're having a hard time shining your light, shining your essence. I feel like, and you guys have a tendency of being your crab shell, you are a Cancer. Keep in mind, Cancers, for the month of June, we do have the second eclipse, which is a new moon in Cancer. That's going to be at 0 degrees. It's going to be very strong. That's going to be the first Cancer new moon. And then we have the full moon eclipse Capricorn. The new moon after that is also Cancer. It doesn't always happen that way. That one's going to be at 28 degrees, so closing out that Cancerian cycle. We're going to have a lot of Cancer energy throughout the entire summer period, thanks to Mercury being in Cancer, and Venus will move into Cancer in August, early August, I believe. Yeah, so just get ready for that. A lot of Cancerian themes for a lot of people. Bloodstone just came out. I find the Cancers actually need this quite a bit, usually about vitality. But yeah, I feel like your light's just not on, or it's just not shining very bright. You could just feel very bogged down. I think you feel very tired, actually. I think you feel very tired. I feel like people around you are draining you quite a bit, Cancer. Aw, especially if it's your birthday. You should be shining bright. But that's what I'm getting for you guys for June. What crystals are best for my Cancers? The cards really want to talk, but every card that comes out, I'm not feeling it. So let's see. What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of June? What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of June? What crystals are best for my Cancers in the month of June? Your health, I think, is going to be highlighted, Cancer. That's too many. I think your health is going to be highlighted as well in the month of June, probably because you feel tired, honestly. Probably because people are draining you and you're feeling tired and you're wanting to feel good again. And again, your light is also not on. Yeah, honestly, Cancer, this really just feels like you're around a lot of vampires or people who are not respecting your boundaries, okay? And I think it's actually starting to affect you physically. What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of June? What crystals? Yeah, this is weird. I'm not feeling these. I'm not feeling these yet. I mean, we're getting a lot of crystals coming out. I'm not feeling them. I'll be honest. I'm not feeling the crystals that are coming out here. And we've had like 12 different ones already. So that tells me that, like, yeah, those aren't the ones. Those aren't the ones. I'm changing up the shuffling. What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of June? Cancers, you should always have moonstone. I'm just going to put that out there. You should always have moonstone. Always. Especially with all these eclipses going on. So make sure you do have that. Especially if you're a Cancer moon. Like, please make sure you have that. What crystals are best for my Cancers in the month of June? Yeah, Cancer, your energy is also, because you're not feeling very energetic, you're feeling very drained, you're very scattered as well in the mind. I almost feel like a fogginess, like it's hard for you to think straight. What crystals are best for my Cancers in the month of June? I think you're really going to feel this more towards the new moon in Cancer, towards the end of the month. Keep in mind, Mercury's also retrograding in your sign. All right, yeah, that one feels right. So we have a Labradorite. I like that. Honestly, Cancer, I feel like you need to voice your discomfort with your boundaries. Like, I feel that so strongly. Like a lot of throat chakra energy. It's draining you. I can feel it. It's really draining you. Some of you are becoming more sensitive. Citrine. I like seeing that for you guys. That's a creative energy. Yeah, I feel like you're actually supposed to be creating right now, Cancer, but you can't create as much as you want to or need to because people are draining you. People around you are draining you. It could even be your mental space because Mercury is retrograding through Cancer, so your thoughts could even be very much draining you. Again, please keep that in mind, right? Especially depending on where your Cancer is. If you're Mercury Cancer, you're really going to feel this retrograde. But yeah, your thoughts are scattered. It's hard for you to think straight. You don't have the energy to create when you're really supposed to be creating right now. And there's a need to really be vocal on your boundaries with people because it's draining the hell out of you. Like, if it's not your thoughts draining you, it's people that are draining you. And some of you, it's both. What other crystals are best for my Cancers in the month of June? What other crystals are best for my Cancers in the month of June? Okay, so we just have these two out from the old deck. Let's go ahead and read those off, and then I'll go ahead and do the second deck as well. Let's see, Labradorite. Okay. The Mind's Eye. Labradorite raises your consciousness to connect to mystical dimensions and the highest protective energies. It strengthens your faith in yourself and aids intuitive guidance. You are an intuitive being with the gift of foresight. Keep yourself grounded. The veil between the worlds is thin. You could easily confuse yourself with imaginings. Aim for clear insight. Yeah, I just feel a lot of fogginess. A lot of fogginess there. Hold on to common sense. It is your most effective tool in assessing intuitions and acting on those that are valid. Beware psychic vampires. It literally says that. Yeah, it's really feeling that with you. Ensure that you do not have a leaky aura. You face a temporary setback, but a sudden reversal of fortune is possible. Be careful what you wish for. It may come true. Raise your consciousness to the highest levels. Labradorite indicates capricious love. Giving your energy away is bad for your health. Can't make this shit up. Establishing an efficient interface with the outside world will protect your well-being. The frequency of the frequency of the stone is high. Great for the third eye and the crown chakra. Is great for Leos, Scorpios, and Saggies, and opening the inner eye. All right, let's do citrine. Okay. A stone of joy and abundance. Citrine helps you to interact creatively with the world. It promotes inner calm. You spend too much time worrying about home, family, and finances. That is like so Cancer. Remember, you are an abundant being who manifests what you need. You are an innocent, wise child who yearns to play. Joyful play creates a wonderful world. Be grateful, for you are blessed. Accept constructive criticism. Become emotionally balanced, letting feelings flow naturally. Take time out for joyful play. Self-regard heals a damaged child. Abundance is all around you. You attract success and prosperity. Stop worrying, be optimistic, and allow life to happen. Trust your intuition and perception. Consult the wise child within. Your thoughts on the bigger picture are correct. If there is a family discord, harmony is restored through praise. True abundance comes from within. If you nurture your desires, you will bring joy to your wise child self. Frequency of the stone is high. It's great for all the chakras, for Aries, Geminis, Leos, and Libras, and embodying abundance. Yeah, again, I just feel a lot of creative energy that you're supposed to be in. I was like, what's the word for that? That you're supposed to be in right now for the month of June. And it's hard for you to do that because your energy is really low because people are sucking the life out of you or your thoughts are, okay? And it's actually affecting you physically. So please keep that in mind, all right? Now let's go ahead and do the other deck. This one again is called the Crystals Stone Deck. What other crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of June? What other crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of June? I like to shuffle this one a lot. What other crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of June? Come on. Okay. One more. Okay. What other crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of June? What other crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of June? We might get bloodstone again. It's coming back up. Ooh, we got a lot that just came out. All right, so Peridot just came out. Pronunciation is your own preference on how you want to pronounce that, but that's how I pronounce it. Amazonite. Ooh, and Tibetan black quartz. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what else wants to come out. Yeah, you got to get your energy up. You really got to get your energy back up. What other crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of June? What other crystals are good for my Cancers for the month of June? Orange calcite. That's one that's for creativity for sure. And then we've got selenite, another good one. And just noticing underneath that we do have citrine again. So if you're going to get any of these, get citrine. That's really going to help you with your creative energy that needs to be really amped up at this time. Okay, so we have Peridot. That's how it looks. That's how it's spelled. I'm going to hold all these at the end for you guys before we get into the tarot cards. Precious Peridot, a chic type of olivine, is like the vitamin D of your crystal diet plan. The stone's sunny energy and candy lime hues promote a zest for life. The intensity of Peridot's green shade comes from iron, a metal with an energy that gets things done. People who need it are brooders, the lackadaisical, anyone dreading those long winter nights. Oh, excuse me. Put it wherever you give chase, to love, money, power, or joy. You want to use it when you're not applying yourself. Oh, sorry guys, hold on. Don't think about it. I'm holding a cat in place right now. Okay. Use it when you're not applying yourself. Success isn't something to be afraid of. You have permission to unabashedly. Well, that's a word I don't get to use every day. Go for it. Power up the Peridot and enjoy the ride. Magnetize your motivation. Again, getting that energy back up. Amazonite. That's how it looks. I know it's a really pretty one. I actually have a lot of Amazonite. Amazonite is a brilliant blue-green mineral named after South America's famed river. The best Amazonite comes from Colorado. People who need it are teeth grinders, anyone struggling with Mercury retrograde. So if you're gonna get any of them, citrine and Amazonite, probably not the worst ones to get. Where to put it? Place Amazonite between the throat, relax your jaw, and ask for the courage to speak your truth, Cancer. Have those boundaries up. When to use it? When your inner child wants a real talk with you, ask yourself what little you really wants from life. Does it sound like what current you would want if you could just let yourself want it? Perfect. Now say it out loud for the whole universe to hear and go make it happen. Speak from your heart. All right. Tibetan black quartz. The black in Tibetan black quartz references the storm-like bursts of inky mineral often found inside the stone. The Tibetan references the crystal's Himalayan origins. Tibetan black quartz reminds those on the spiritual path to non-judgmentally ask, how could I be even clearer right now? Again, you've got that fogginess going on because you're drained. And for some of you, it's also because your mind, you're really lost in thought and overwhelmed by your thoughts here. Not quite analysis paralysis, because it almost feels emotional. Yeah, I do feel like that's Mercury retrograde energy in Cancer kind of affecting you guys. Who needs it? Metaphysicists, occultists, tantrists, and Sagittarians. Where to put it? Wherever you are looking to elevate the vibe, operate on a higher plane, and explore the vastness of your human consciousness. When to use it? When you're chasing enlightenment on the meditation cushion, when you're pulling tarot cards. Light up your spiritual path. I really think it's just about gaining clarity, really. And really putting your focus in the direction of where it needs to be to start creating. So now let's talk about creating. Orange calcite. Orange calcite is the hot-blooded artistic love on the brain wild child of the calcite family. People who need it are artists holding the proverbial paintbrush and staring at the proverbial blank canvas. Again, needing that creative energy, right? Anyone whose sex life needs a little more oomph. Well, that's weird. I don't like, it's like more oomph life. Am I reading that right? Sex life needs a boost. Where to put it? The honeymoon suite, the studio. When to use it? When you want to make something beautiful, orange calcite's energy is all about breaking through the fog and the fear that hang on the path to creation. When you want to add some energy to your creative process or take on the Kama Sutra one page at a time, get with orange calcite sun-kissed vibes, unlock your creativity. And then selenite, actually I find selenite to be a really good one for Cancers because it is about, for me personally, I also like to use it because it's really great for my intuition and also protecting my energy and cleansing as well. So Cancers, you might really like that one, but that's how it's spelled. It's a very popular one. I see selenite as a form of gypsum with a calm, cool, and collected vibe. People who need it are healers, believers, the currently cleansing, like juice, technology, etc. Where to put it? Wherever you want the slate wiped clean. I.e. your bedside table after a brutal work week or around your apartment after somebody extra shady visits. When to use it? When you move into a new space and want any lingering bad juju to vamoose. When you pray to gods above, when you've been working with crystals and want to clear away energy they've picked up in the process, give them a gentle tap with selenite, clear your path to enlightenment. It is a good crystal for cleansing other stones. I use it for cleansing and charging my other stones as well. All right, Cancer, so those are your crystals. I'm going to show them to you again, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot cards. So from the first deck, we have Labradorite and Citrine. I'm going to hang these up here for a little bit for those who are writing these down and trying to figure out the spellings. Labradorite and Citrine. Labradorite's to help with your fogginess, clarity, needing to speak your truth about boundaries. Again, these are all messages I'm getting for the group I'm tapped into. Not all of these messages will apply to you, so take what resonates, okay? So some of you, it's a fogginess of the brain because you're drained from vampires or your mind is overactive, that Mercury retrograde Cancer energy. And some of you need to speak up on your boundaries against these vampiric energies, okay? That's why Labradorite's here. So Trina's here for that creative energy that you need to be in right now that's getting sucked away by vampires or getting sucked away by your own mind, okay? Being a little overactive. And some of you, it's really affecting you physically. Bloodstone's not out here, but like I said, might not be a bad one to get. I find Cancers really need that, and it is good for vitality, okay? All right, now the other ones, I'm just trying to hold them all up at once so you guys can see. Okay, there we go. So we have Peridot over here, Amazonite, Tibetan black quartz, orange calcite, and selenite. So all of these crystals are gonna help with basically the same thing that Labradorite and Citrine will help you with. Again, you don't need all of these. Take what resonates. Maybe you like one of these crystals more than the other. You know what I mean? And a lot of you probably already have some of these. Like selenite's really popular. Citrine's a really popular common one. And some of these are a little harder to find, right? Or some of these can be like, well, actually, I don't think any of these are that expensive. Amazonite's a really popular one. But anyway, so just to reiterate, Cancer, some of these are just to help with your clarity of your mind, be more vocal in your truth and boundaries. And others are to help you gain your energy back that's getting sucked away by people not respecting your boundaries and your thoughts kind of going a little haywire, and you really need to be in creative energy right now, Cancer. So all these crystals will help you with that. But again, Peridot, Amazonite, Tibetan black quartz, orange calcite, and selenite. Okay, let's get in some tarot cards. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Woo. All right, let's start with Yeah, let's do Rider Waite. Why do my Cancers need these crystals for June? Why do my Cancers need these crystals for June? I feel like some of you guys are asking me to repeat my recommendations. Like I said, if you're going to choose one or two, I'd go with citrine and amazonite. For sure. And if you don't like any of these, bloodstone would be good for you, and definitely every Cancer needs moonstone. Okay. Especially right now. Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of June? Some of you where it's like your thoughts are plaguing you and draining your energy. It's a lot. I gotta be honest. I'm getting a lot of like negative self-talk. I'm getting a lot of like, I can't. I'm getting a lot of that. Or someone around you is in that mentality. Yeah, oh God, it's like, it's already draining me. Yeah, for some of you, it's someone in your environment that has that mentality of I can't, and you're picking up on it, or you're absorbing it, or you're starting to listen to them. Really try to steer clear of that. Like I said, Mercury retrograde in Cancer does have a tendency to do that, especially if you're like, have heavy Cancer in your chart, or you really resonate with Cancerian energy, okay? And that's gonna mess up any manifestation. Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of June? Let's see. Oh my. Oh my. We got a Page of Wands and an Empress. Venusian, so Libra, Taurus, also divine feminine energy for me as a reader. I feel like this Empress is getting news, okay? I feel like there's information or communication coming to this Empress. Now, Cancers, if you're this Empress, like I said, there's someone around you talking, right? And they're either draining your energy, or they're messing with your thoughts a little bit, or making you think things, making you think of things in a way that you haven't thought about them before, that may be very draining or not conducive to what you want to create. The Empress is very creative. The Empress is fertile, nurturing energy. Definitely there's a page talking to an Empress in the ear, or giving news to an Empress here. Let's see what else wants to come out. Any other messages for Cancer for why they need these crystals for June? Ooh. Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of figured that was going to happen, right? Because you're supposed to be creating, right? Creating that creative energy. And that's not really happening because your energy's low. You got vampires, or your thoughts are going a little crazy, right? So here's that energy, the Seven of Swords in reverse, that sabotaging energy to your creative efforts. Yeah. Some of you, it's the people around you being vampires. Some of you, it's the thoughts. Some of you, your thoughts are influenced by these vampires, but that's where all this is coming from. Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of June? Why else do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of June? Ooh. Oh, I was about to take some away because it was too many, and they're like, nope. Like yelled in my ears. Like, okay. There's a lot of cards here, Cancer. Why do I feel like this is drama? Like, what do I get this underlying sense of drama? Knight of Cups in reverse. Pisces could also be water or fire, with the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and the Queen of Wands. Aries could also be fire or water. I gotta be honest, Cancer. This is screaming to me like you have someone or many people in your environment that are a little, that's what I'm looking for. They're a little too smooth. They're a little too smooth or charming, or they have some kind of like emotional manipulative ways, and it's draining the life out of you. It's draining you, or it's really making you second guess yourself. Let's see what we have here. Yikes. Ooh, okay. King of Swords in reverse. Aquarian energy, could also be Gemini or Libra. Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. Two of Pentacles in reverse, more Capricorn energy. And then we have the World in reverse, which is fixed. So Aqua, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, also Saturn, which shows real Capricorn here. Cancer, I feel like you're actually recognizing this, and you are trying really hard to pull away from these energies, okay? The King The King of Swords in reverse can be somebody who's very manipulative, someone who uses their gift of the tongue in selfish ways, or things that, or in ways that are really manipulative, in ways that are very like self-serving. Devil in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I really feel like you're actually trying really hard to not deal with this person, or to not hear this person, or to not let them drain you. But World in reverse, they don't want you to distance yourself. They don't. But I feel that. I mean, God, look at this. The Knight of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Look at all of your creative energy. Male or female, doesn't matter. But you're in this energy. You're in this creative mode. And I just feel like you've got these energies. Hold on. Sorry. So many cards. You've got these energies sucking the life out of you. Messing up your thoughts. Telling you shit they shouldn't be telling you. Trying to make you think one way. Like, I really feel like a lot of manipulative influence around you. And for some of you, it's your own thoughts. Okay. So keep that in mind. For some of you, it's your own shadow that's kind of doing that to you. But I do feel like you're recognizing it and wanting it to stop. But if it's coming from other people, they don't want it to stop. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Let's see what else wants to come out. Any other messages for Cancer for the month of June? Any other messages for Cancer? Yeah, it's like, I honestly, Cancer, this just feels like they're trying to suffocate your light. For those where it's people. And honestly, Cancer, that's the other thing. For some of you, you're kind of doing it to yourself. And you would already know that. You wouldn't need me to tell you that. Any other messages for Cancer? Ooh. Eight of Cups in reverse. Pisces with the Fool. Aries could also be Aquarius because it's a Uranus card. Breaking away. Like, this is that creative energy, right? Of taking risks, just having fun with it, right? Having fun with your creative endeavors. Like, that's the energy you want to be in. But that Eight of Cups in reverse, I just feel major drain. Major drain that's keeping you from that energy. Overall, we've got the Chariot, Cancer. I do like seeing that. Underneath that, we do have the Hangman, Pisces. Oh, beautiful. With the Ten of Cups, Piscean energy. You're wise to it. You are. You are wise to it. It's just a matter of being proactive to doing what you got to do to take care of this so you can get back in some really good energy, okay? Because this is you realizing that you got to get out of this. You got to get out of it. Get away from these people. Really try to shift your perspective and your thinking with that Hangman energy into really high vibe, positive. I can do whatever I need to do. I can manifest whatever I need to manifest. And nobody's going to take my light or my energy or creative energy away from me. And I'm going to be fucking happy, right? Yeah, you're aware. You're aware. It just seems really difficult. Some of these people might be in your home environment, okay? Where are we at? Oh my God, 27 minutes. I know, I always go on forever. I really want to look at the Seven of Swords though. I try not to spend too much time in these tarot readings when I'm doing the crystals because I have to speak so much. But that Seven of Swords is screaming at me. So we'll look at that a little bit and then we're going to move on to the other signs. I'm going to use Witch's Tarot for this one. Tell me the Seven of Swords in reverse. Tell me the Seven of Swords in reverse for Cancer. Why is the Seven of Swords in reverse here? Can I get more detail on that? Tell me more of the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's like I would actually try to be very aware, Cancer, of how people are talking to you and what they're sharing. You know what I mean? It's like we all have a motivation for saying the things we say to people, right? Whatever the motivation is, it's always different. Like if people are telling you things that are discouraging you, I would like be like, wait, why are they really telling me that? What's the real reason behind them saying that shit or saying that to me? Or why do they really want to be around me? Why do they really want to be around my energy? Like really question it. Tell me the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Chariot in reverse, Cancer. It's stopping your movement. It's actually leading you down the path of like failure, like lack of victory, lack of success. And I feel like you're recognizing it. I do feel that way. Tell me about the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Tell me about the Seven of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Ooh, we got a lot of cards. Whoa. Look at all that water, Cancer. Page of Cups, Four of Cups, Cancerian energy, the Five of Cups, Scorpionic energy. Wow, this is like some major disappointment. What did I say about like, it's the whole I can't. You're either thinking this and you're doing it to yourself like it's self-inflicted, or it's people around you instilling this in you, or like trying to suck your energy away and then leaving you completely emotionally drained. Like that's all what that is. My gosh. Then we had more come out. We have Four of Wands in reverse, Aries energy. There's your light. There's your light, Cancer. The Nine of Pentacles to me is actually a very radiant card because it's total confidence, total independence. I can do battle by myself and I'm going to do it with a smile. Like that is the Nine of Pentacles, right? Virgo energy. Temperance in reverse, Sag with the Nine of Cups, Piscean energy. Yeah, Cancer, I really feel like this is your scattered energy of throwing you off. Like you have your light here, it's right here, but Temperance in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse, like it's fragmented, it's not online, it's not being shown, it's not being utilized, it's not being tapped into, it's low. It's like low battery, right? It's a lot like that with the Nine of Cups. It's like you have these things you want to create, right? You have this happiness, this natural happiness about you, and you want to maintain that. And you want to keep going for things that will keep reinforcing that for you. But you've got these thoughts and or people who are influencing you, and for some influencing your thoughts, making you in this, like putting you there, putting you here in this energy. No. And it is stopping you. But you're getting wise to it. You are getting wise to it. Overall, for the Seven of Swords in reverse, oh look, the Five of Swords. Defeat. Aquarian energy. So Cancer, June is going to be about checking in with yourself, really being very cautious and aware of your own thoughts and how people are making you feel energetically. Be very aware of how you feel around every single person in your life right now, even if it's over the phone, okay? Because you got shit to do, okay? You've got happiness to chase. You have manifestations to do, right? No time for this. No time for this right now, all right? Okay, Cancer, if this is where we part ways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And don't forget to check out BOMISpirit.com, Instagram for WaterBaby Tarot and BOMISpirit Inc. What else? Oh, and Patreon. Patreon's cool. Everything's below. Everything's below for whatever it is you need to check out. But I do hope that this was helpful, and I will see you guys soon. And I hope you guys have a really good birthday for my June babies, and I hope you guys have a really good night. I'm going to go ahead and do Pisces and or Scorpio, whoever calls me next, all right? Namaste. All right, water signs. So we have Pisces and Scorpio left. Who's going to go? Is it Pisces or Scorpio? Scorpio or Pisces? Pisces. Okay. Oh, Scorpios. You guys almost never go last. But Pisces, yeah, you guys are calling me. You guys are really soft and sweet as always. I like your energy for June. You might feel a little emotional thanks to Cancer new moon, but that's okay. Honestly, I just want to hug you. It just feels good. I like your energy. There's just something very childlike about it too, actually. I like your energy, Pisces, in the month of June. Very sentimental. Very sentimental. It feels good though. I like it. I don't feel any like pain or anything. It just feels good. It just feels like you're in your waters, and that's where you like to be anyway. All right, so Pisces. What crystals are good for my Pisces for the month of June? Yeah, I just keep hearing sentimental over and over again. There's a lot of memories coming up for you, Pisces. And I don't know if people are bringing this up for you, or it's just like happening naturally, or you're going through something that's making you think of the past. But it's in the realm of sentiment. Sentiment. You know what I'm trying to say. It's like, what was I trying to say? Cinnamon? Like, what was I trying to say? Yeah, it feels like positive reminiscing. Even if you got some tears going on, it feels very positive. What crystals are best for my Pisces for the month of June? There's also a sense of pride that's coming in. That's interesting. Healthy pride, not gross pride. Healthy pride. Healthy. You might be very proud of yourself, actually, Pisces, this month. Yeah, I feel like you're going down memory lane. It's sentimental. It's bringing up a lot of emotions for you in a really good way, and a sense of like pride. I think you're proud of yourself, and it could just be for the work that you've done or like how you've grown. You might be proud of other people and how things have changed. There's a sense of pride that's coming along with it that feels really good, okay? What crystals are good for my Pisceans for the month of June? What crystals are good for my Pisceans? Some of you are proud of a family member or family members. That's coming in really strong too. Yeah, it all feels good. It all feels good no matter what flavor it is, but for some of you, it's actually pride in a family member or family members. It could even be your spouse, you know? Maybe you're just really proud to be with your spouse right now and there's a lot of sentiment around that. Maybe it's an anniversary, right? Some of you, it's that kind of energy too. Oh, Amethyst, if that's not perfect for you guys, I don't know what is. Yeah, love. I'm just feeling a lot of love off of here, a lot of peace, a lot of love and peace. And Pisces, if you're not feeling that sentiment, why does that word sound so weird to me? If you're not really feeling it super strong, this crystal will help you get there. I feel like there's just a lot of like memories, flashbacks in a positive way. It's making you feel good. You're proud. And you're proud in other people, and it feels like in the realm of your tribe or family or self-growth. Like this is all just about love and peace, all of that. I think some of you are really proud in how you're handling a family member too. That's coming in. You're proud of how you're handling a family member, and you're trying to come from that place of unconditional love that Pisceans, you guys naturally do, but maybe some of you guys need a little extra help, having a little more extra unconditional love to handle a family situation. Again, I keep getting family with you guys. What other crystals are good for my Pisceans for the month of June? Would not be surprised if rose quartz come out here. Like ancestral light or rose quartz, I would not be surprised if that comes out here. Ooh, soulmate. The soulmate crystal. So soulmate crystals are actually a type of crystal. They can be made of actually up to 2 different types of crystals. Like you see in this one, it's like all quartz, right? I actually have one. It broke. Very sad. I have one that's malachite and chrysocolla. So sometimes it can be in like the same family because it's actually like 2 crystals as one, but it's like grown from the other, right? Or they form together in that way. But yeah, soulmate crystal with amethyst. This is all about love. I almost called you Cancer. This is all, maybe doing it with Cancer. This is all about love, Pisces. This is all about love, unconditional love, understanding people, having compassion, but there's such a sense of like memories and pride and sentiment and feeling really, really good about someone or how you've handled someone or really proud in yourself, right? Or having a lot of that love towards yourself. There's a sense of like unity with this. Also could be relating to unity consciousness, right? And how much you've grown in that realm. It's a lot of that energy. So just take it as it resonates. And again, for some of you, I am getting a bit of an anniversary kind of a feel, okay? What other crystals are good from, okay, there's the flashbacks, I guess. What other crystals are good for my Pisceans for the month of June? So you guys got 2 more. Chrysocolla, of course. Anyway, you'll see why. So flint and chrysocolla, and I will say flint is actually hard to find. Flint is one I've actually been personally trying to find for a while just because it's very scorpionic to me. And any crystal that's like scorpionic, Capricorn, or Cancer, because those like my predominant signs in my chart, I always like to go for. But anyway, you don't need to know about that. So flint and chrysocolla, there is some past stuff coming up here, like I said. Both of these crystals relate to that, relate to some kind of healing or some kind of revisiting of some old events, whether it's like you need to process it or you're just reflecting on it, okay? I do feel for some of you, again, the sense of pride of how you handled something or how you've grown from something. So a lot of the energy is coming in here, all right? That's weird. Is that even a term? Self-console. I don't think that's a term, but that's how they said it to me. Some of you are learning how to console yourselves. Ooh, yeah. Some of you are learning like self-soothing, self-consoling, not requiring someone to really be there for you in that way emotionally. And it's okay to need people. We're all human beings, right? We're very tribal creatures, right? We are very social creatures by nature. We need that social contact, but there might also be some like codependency stuff you might be working through here, Pisces. But it feels good though. It feels really good. I like it. So we'll read these off and then we'll go ahead and do the other deck, the second deck after this. Let's read off Amethyst first. A powerful protector, purifier, and natural tranquilizer, Amethyst calms the mind and balances extremes. You have an addictive personality. Make a concerted effort to overcome such behavior or obsessions of any kind and avoid overindulgence. Balance work and play. You're prone to excess in both. Understanding hidden causes of compulsive actions brings peace. Hand your will over to your soul and allow your... Venus and Pisces. They're telling me to say that. That's like... I guess that's a strong placement for whoever needs that confirmation. Venus and Pisces. That's just what they say. Okay, anyway. Where was I? Understanding hidden causes of compulsive actions brings peace. Hand your will over to your soul and allow your spirituality to flourish. Release self-defeating programs. Don't rely on others. Yeah, so a little bit of that codependency I was feeling. You create anything you set your mind to. Be shrewd in business dealings. Pay attention to your family. An honest verdict and success in a court case are possible. Maintain your integrity and let the universe decide. Letting go of cravings leads to inner freedom and creates well-being. The frequency of the stone's high to exceptionally high, great for the third eye and the crown, and great for Aquarians and Pisceans, and developing unshakable inner peace. Yeah, I really feel like a lot of pride in how you've grown in your emotional maturity, how you've learned to console yourself, or how you've handled another person. Some of you have a lot of this pride and sentiment towards someone in your family, and they're telling me family specifically. It could also be soul tribe family, right? Who's learning to do this, okay? And some of this is definitely about your romantic partner, because I'm feeling that like anniversary partner energy as well. All right. The soulmate. Two crystals side by side call in a twin flame, a complement to your soul. This is what people mean when they ask for a soulmate. A twin flame bonds two people in an intimate relationship or unites you with your higher part of your soul. You yearn to be loved, but does this come from a black hole you need to fill? Black holes can be filled only from the inside, by loving yourself fully and integrating different facets of your being. A twin flame means embracing deep intimacy and interdependency between yourself and another at the spiritual and physical levels. Old heartbreak may need to be healed, ties with a past companion cut, or vows renegotiated. Prepare for open-hearted, intimate, unconditional love. Decide whether you want a soulmate with the soul lessons that implies, or a twin flame, a companion of your heart. You don't need anyone else to make you complete. A twin flame complements your own wholeness. The frequency of the stone is earthy or high, depending on the crystal. Great for the earth star, the heart, the soul star, and stellar gateway, and for unconditional, mutually supportive union, okay? Like I said, some of you is also just about union within yourself, okay? Because you're integrating parts of yourself that maybe you haven't integrated before, relating to your ability to console yourself emotionally. And for some of you, you're really feeling all of this love towards a family member who's learning this, okay? All right, let's do Flint. Flint stabilizes energy and cuts through to the core of the issues, clearing blockages and loosening ties. It opens portals to other worlds and hidden aspects of yourself. You are a person with profound inner depths. Do not be afraid to explore this hidden side. It contains treasure beyond knowing, together with attitudinal karma and repressed emotions affecting well-being. Flint connects you to your ancestors. A natural traveler, you know how to negotiate the shamanic underworld to obtain healing insights. Strengthen your boundaries, cut through confusion to the core of the matter. Soul retrieval is necessary if you left any part of yourself in another life or an abusive childhood experience. An unwelcome visitor from the past can be left behind, but recognize lessons before you move on. Paying attention to energetic boundaries and core strength, cutting detrimental ties, and strengthening your connection to the planet maintains well-being. The frequency of the stone is earthy. It's great for the earth star in the root and for Scorpios and safely exploring other worlds, even if those other worlds are facets of yourself. Okay, just have to say that because it is true. All right, so let's do Chrysocolla. Tranquil and sustaining. Chrysocolla all of a sudden my third eye got really itchy. That's been happening more, like when I've been doing channelings. Hold up. Oh my God. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. Chrysocolla encourages you to remain serene and strong during change or challenge, dissolving destructive emotional programming and increases energy assimilation. You have infinite capacity for forgiveness. Love yourself. If you cannot accept yourself, you cannot give love or accept the love of others. To heal your emotional black hole, again, this mentioning of emotional black holes in 2 cards, connect to the universal love that is inside you. It never runs out. You can then give love out to the world and receive it in a never-ending flow. Forgive yourself. Accept the equanimity, what you cannot change, with that what you cannot change. Let go of hurt and rectify situations that can be healed. Be magnanimous, remain impartial, and speak your own truth, but recognize when to keep silent. Magical rituals may keep you chained to the past. There may be past life trauma to heal around being a woman. Bitterness and self-doubt have no place in well-being. It is good to nourish your body with self-love and gentleness. The frequency of the stone is earthy. It's great for all the chakras, for Taurians, Geminis, and Virgos, and loving and valuing yourself. So I'm going to sound like a broken record at this point if I keep going on, but you got the gist of it, okay? A lot of that unconditional love and compassion of how you've grown, how you're getting unified within yourself, or you could be having this towards another person, all in the realm of like learning how to console yourself, love yourself, and not needing external energies in order to do that. And for some of you, it is needing to revisit the past or go down memory lane, or you're reminiscing, okay, in order to do this, to heal some of this stuff, or to just recognize the growth. Okay? All right. Hold on. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do the other deck. What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of June? What other crystals are good for my Pisceans for the month of June? What other crystals are good for my Pisceans for the month of June? What other crystals are good for my Pisceans for the month of June? One more. Ooh, all of a sudden got stubborn. Are you getting stubborn, Pisces, or is someone being stubborn with you? Because some of this is about how you're handling a person, for sure, and how it's making you grow. Okay. What other crystals are good for my Pisceans? Ooh, we've got turquoise. Not surprised that came out, because it's also a sister stone of Chrysocolla. Let's see here. Ooh, orange calcite and aquamarine. That's interesting. Orange calcite also came out for Cancer. Cancer also had that. Yeah, I feel like I do feel for some of you, this is definitely about how you're handling a person in your life, okay? And it does feel like a challenge, but it feels like it's going to really pay off. What other crystals are good for my Pisceans? What other crystals are good for my Pisceans for the month of June? What other crystals? I'm hearing comfortable, like be comfortable. Try to be comfortable with how the situation is transpiring for you, because it's happening for you guys in different ways, but there's a sense of like it's a little uncomfortable. So try to find the comfort in it as much as you can. All right, and then solicites. All right, so let's go over these. So turquoise, that's how it's spelled. I'm gonna show you guys all of these at the end. And again, you don't need to get all of these crystals. If one of these calls out to you, by all means, and again, if none of them are calling out to you, go ahead and research if you're really resonating with the channelings, okay? Because there are a lot of crystals out there that'll help you with the same stuff. But turquoise, that's how it's spelled, that's how it looks. Brilliant blue-green turquoise has been rocked by humans longer than almost anything, since like 5000 BC. From Lasha and Marrakech to Tucson, turquoise was, and always will be the go-to protector and fashion statement. People who need it are anyone whose voice has gone AWOL. Where to put it? Set in sterling silver rings, big old belt buckles, and bolo ties. On the podium, open mic night, and wherever else you need to speak up or speak out. When to use it? When you feel disconnected from things that make you human. When you've got something to express, get it out with turquoise. Speak your truth. And there's a lot of that going on, right? As you're revisiting the past, or like there's some kind of memories being triggered for you, there's a need to be honest with yourself and others, and this time emotionally being honest, right? But I feel like you're going to be doing that. I do feel like you're going to be doing that. I don't think that's going to be too hard for you. Aquamarine, that's how it's spelled. That's how it looks. Actually, it's kind of an interesting picture of aquamarine, because I feel like it's more green in this picture than blue, because it's actually a very blue crystal. But anyway, aquamarine is a fancy type of blue beryl, and it's a powerful coolant for the head and the heart. Who needs it? Those who run hot, fire signs, anybody hanging onto an unspoken burning desire. Where to put it? Wherever you need to turn that whisper into a primal scream, or if that's a little overly dramatic, wherever you want to speak clearly and calmly from the heart. When to use it? When you've lost your voice, when it's past the time to let it go, or when you're feeling a little too en fuego For polite company, ice yourself down with Aquamarine's cool shower vibes. Keep your cool. So again, a lot more of this energy of like really needing to be honest about how you're about a situation from the past, or how you're handling somebody. Like some of you might be really triggered by somebody right now, and I was feeling a little bit of that like stubborn, resistant energy. So for some of you, it's about how you're handling a person. You're gonna handle them just fine, just as long as you stay calm and keep your cool, right? You're gonna be okay. And coming from a place of unconditional love and compassion is gonna be really key here, and you're gonna be really proud of yourself of how you handle that person. Again, not all of you, it's about handling a person. Some of you are just proud of watching another person go through this, right? Some of you are also just proud of your own growth. Okay, so also keep that in mind. Orange Calcite. Orange Calcite is the hot-blooded, artistic, love on the brain, wild child of Calcite family. People who needed an artist holding the proverbial paintbrush and starting at the proverbial blank canvas. Anyone whose sex life needs a little more life needs a little bit of a boost. Put it in the honeymoon suite or the studio. When to use it. When you want to make something beautiful, Orange Calcite's energy is all about breaking through the fog and the fear that hang on the path to creation. When you want to add some energy to your creative process, or take on the Kama Sutra one page at a time. Get with Orange Calcite sun-kissed vibes. Unlock your creativity. I feel like that's just about keeping motivated in this situation. Yeah, I feel like motivation of staying on track with what it is that you're getting out of this and how you're supposed to handle that, like keeping that drive to pull through. So, Solasite, I think that's how you say it. Solasite, that's how you spell it. Solasite is a super vibey, icy white stone that forms in needle-like bursts. People who need it are up all night worrying about the coming singularity types. Brave explorers of beautiful dreamscapes. Where to put it? Under your pillow before bed, wherever you want to establish an impenetrable chill zone. When to use it? When it's time to take your sleep hygiene to the next level, i.e. put down the phone, pick up a book, a paper one, sip a chamomile tea, slather on the lavender oil, and wait for some rapid eye movement and those dreamy messages marked important by your subconscious. Dive into your dreams. It's also about your intuition, okay? In Pisces, you're very intuitive. You guys already know that. You don't need me to tell you that. But I think you're going to really need to make sure that your intuition is really turned on and that you're really tapped into it, especially if you're dealing with another person and you're supposed to grow from this, okay? So just keep that in mind. So before we get into the tarot cards, I'm going to show you all the crystals one last time for those who are writing them down. I know. Hold on. Almost there so you guys can see the words. All right. So we have Amethyst, Soulmate, which again is a type of crystal, can be made of many different types of crystals, okay? It's like a certain form of a crystal. And then we have Flint and Chrysocolla. I'm going to hang these up here for a little bit. You guys can write them down for those who are doing that. But these are the four from the first deck that we were working with. Okay. And then we have Turquoise, Aquamarine, Orange Calcite, and Solasite. Again, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not good with words. But here are the four from the other deck. Just gonna give it a couple more seconds. You guys can always go back if you need to, okay? All right, let's do some tarot cards. I do get very heavy aqua energy with you, Pisces. Just, I feel a need to state that. Because I was trying to come back into you guys' energy a little bit after like having to do that. Sometimes you get a little out of it. And then I was feeling aqua, like super heavy. So some of you guys can be a cusper or have like Aquarian placements where you could be dealing with a lot of Aquarians, or like be dealing with an Aquarian, okay? All right, so let's do it. Let's use Gilded. Why do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of June? Ooh. 10 of Wands in reverse, Sag energy with the Hermit Virgo. So there's a lot of like needing to let some shit go, okay? We need to let some shit go. And I do feel like it's stuff relating to the past. Again, that energy of like, okay, let's go back. Let's think this over. Let's resolve this. Let's think about this clearly. How have we grown? What's not serving me anymore? And I feel like for some of you, there's almost like a confrontational conversation for some of you where this is going to be the subject matter, okay? But before that happens, there's a lot of going within and thinking about it. There's a lot of going within and thinking about how to let it go. Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of June? Someone's been holding on to a grudge. Sorry, I'm getting this really strong. Whew. Someone's been holding on to some grudges. And for some, there's like guilt. So I feel like I'm actually feeling both energies here. We're like, for some, there's like a holding on to grudges of the past or pain from the past, right? But there's a lot of growth that's taken place since then, but it's weird. It's almost like as there's been growth from like other things, this other thing hasn't been addressed. Like it was almost like forgotten off the list of things that needed to be addressed and like to grow from. It's kind of interesting. And I'm feeling another energy that's kind of like guilty of how they've handled something or not proud of how they've handled something. And I think that's about to be rectified. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. It could also be earth or water. So Queen of Pentacles is usually somebody who's committed. It's usually somebody who has a partner or has obligations or contracts or businesses that they adhere to. They usually manage people or nurture foundations of sorts, right? It could also be a motherly energy. It's also known as the perfect partner card, like the person who can help bring in abundance here, okay? This could have, think of the hiccups now. No! Pisces, this Queen of Pentacles could very well be you. I feel like the Hermit is reflecting on what to let go of in regarding this Queen of Pentacles. I don't think this Queen of Pentacles is doing it. I think there's another energy that's doing it in relation to this Queen of Pentacles. Male or female, doesn't matter. Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of June? Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals? Oh, and here it is. We have the Knight of Swords. Gemini energy could also be air or fire with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Piscean energy could also be water or fire. Yeah, I feel a confrontation about to happen. Yeah, most definitely. There's definitely about to be some kind of confrontation between this Knight energy and this Queen of Pentacles. And again, I feel like the person who's approaching has been thinking of how to let something go or how to address something from the past. So it's just dropped. But the approach is a little, it's a little spicy. I'll say it that way. The approach is a little spicy to this Queen. This Queen feels very like chill. This Queen feels very good. And this person's coming in very blunt, like coming from an emotionally erratic place. I'll say it that way, emotionally erratic. Pisces, you could be either one of these people, so take it as resonates. Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals for the month of June? Let's see here. Oh my. Okay, let me get water first. Oh. King of Pentacles in reverse. Now we have a King and Queen of Pentacles, a true pair. King of Pentacles in reverse is Taurian, could also be earth or air with the Page of Pentacles. I do feel like it's this King who's coming in to talk to this Queen about something they've been reflecting on of letting things go. I feel like it's interesting because I think there's a little bit of mirroring going on here. I feel like this Queen, I'm hearing peace. This Queen's made peace with something. So I feel like it's the same issue that this King and Queen share, whatever shared thing has happened in the past. This Queen's made peace with it. I'm feeling that really strong. This Queen's made peace with it. If they're struggling to make peace with it, these stones that I mentioned before will definitely help with that. But they've made peace with something from the past. They've come to terms with something. And I think they've allowed something to be let go. This other energy, this King, not so much. They want resolution, but the way they're going about it is very rough. It's very rough. It's very spicy. And they're approaching somebody who's finding peace in all of it, right? So hence conflict to arise. But yeah, they're coming in, like I said, a little dramatic, a little emotionally erratic as well. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's a little me. It's a little bit like that. They're not very grounded, right? They're not very grounded in their energy. But Page of Pentacles, that's very promising to me, because even though they're not grounded, they're not coming from the most emotionally balanced place. They are coming in with a little bit of a peace offering, a little bit of like camaraderie kind of energy, right? It could also indicate some kind of new perspective they're trying to bring into this queen, but their approach is rough. The approach is not grounded and not balanced and not a peaceful approach. It's coming out of erratic energy. Overall, we do the Two of Swords in reverse. Moon and Libra energy. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. Cancerian energy. Jesus. With the King of Swords in reverse. Aquarian energy. Could also be Gemini or Libra. Seven of Pentacles. Taurus. Queen of Swords in reverse. Libra. Could also be air or water. We got a true pair with that Six of Cups. That soulmate energy. Again, the past. Yeah, so Pisces, this is becoming very clear. You are basically dealing with someone from your past. You've been making peace with it from all this like unconditional love and compassion, and there's a sense of pride there for sure. This other person's been trying to figure out how to resolve it with you. Their approach is rough. Their approach is not balanced. Their approach is erratic, okay? And they're coming into you as you're at peace with it. Again, it can be vice versa, right? So just keep that in mind. Either way, these crystals will help either party, most definitely. But look at this energy. The Two of Swords in reverse is indicating that there's been some clarity and a decision's been made. A decision has been made about this connection that is imbalanced, right? There's some kind of unrequited situation going on here as well. And I think that's what I'm picking up on. This queen has made peace in letting something go from the past, or letting someone go from their past, and they're growing from it. They're very balanced, while this King's energy is not. And with this King in reverse, King of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups. Again, this energy of like reminiscing the past, coming back up and shit. They want to invest and give attention to this queen. This queen is this queen is done. This queen's decided to let it go. This king doesn't want to let it go. They don't want to let it go. Where are we at? 28 minutes. Let's look at the Knight of Swords and see what they're telling this queen. See what other details we can get. Yeah, I just really feel that. Like this queen's like, I've made peace with what doesn't work, is how this feels. Yeah, I've made peace with what doesn't work. I've made peace with what is imbalanced in my life, or is not what I can't be taking forward with me, what's keeping me in old patterns. And I'm just not doing it anymore. Really letting it go. And it's weird because sometimes this kind of stuff can get triggered. Like, let's say you two haven't been talking for a long time, right? Let's say you haven't been talking for a long time. But let's say like there's still this like energetic pull you feel, even though you guys haven't been talking. You could have just worked on your shit, right? You could have just worked on your wounds and been like, you know what? I need to stop thinking about this person. I can't have this person's tether to me anymore. You do your healing, that tether's broken. That tether's broken, the other person feels it, and that could prompt someone to come in, right? Even if you haven't heard from them in a while. So that can also be for some of you. But let's look at this Knight of Swords. Tell me the Knight of Swords for Pisces for the month of June. Tell me the Knight of Swords for Pisces for the month of June. What's this Knight of Swords saying to Pisces? Five of Swords. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, they're coming in so harsh. Five of Swords energy. They're coming in very harsh and a little demanding. I gotta be honest with you there. A little demanding. There's definitely some ego on this king. Tell me the Five of Swords for Pisces. And again, they don't have to be a man. They could just be a female who has very masculine energy, right? Because we have someone who's like, go, 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 go. Proactive, aggressive, do something. That's very masculine energy. And Queen is receptive, right? And the Queen's receiving this. So that's all it's really indicating. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Six of Swords, Aquarian energy. Again, they do want peace. They do want resolution. But they're being very harsh about it and very demanding about it. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me the Knight of Swords for Pisces. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. This masculine energy, again, male or female, doesn't matter. They're carrying all swords. Look at this. This is all for the Knight of Swords. Sword, 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 swords. Gemini energy, there's a lot of pain here. Yeah, they're like, this is not ending. Yeah, they're not having it. They're not having it. We do have the Queen of Cups. Cancerian energy, could also be Pisces or Scorpio. Whoa. With the Empress, Venusian, Libra, Taurus, divine feminine energy for me as a reader. Wow. So Queen of Pentacles, they look at you like you're the one, okay? They look at you like you're the one. They want you to be their empress. They want you to, you know, there's a lot of love there, but they're being so harsh with you and they're being so erratic. I don't think it's going to go well because, like I said, I feel like queens, you've made peace with it. I feel that so strongly. You've made peace with it in a very healthy way. And you've just realized it's imbalanced, or there's something about it that's not healthy, or that just doesn't work. And it's not helping you. It's holding you up. Like, it's not allowing progress to happen in your life. And so you're letting it go. And this person's like, no. And you're like, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Hence the conflict. I think you're going to be very proud of yourself of how you're going to handle this situation. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So if you're leaving us here, I hope you guys found that insightful and helpful. Don't forget to check out Patreon, Vimeo, BOMISpirit.com, WaterBabyTarot.com, Instagram for BOMISpirit Inc. and WaterBaby Tarot. All the stuff is below for all the information that you're wondering about or need. And I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a really good night and a really great month. Namaste. All right, Scorps, let's go ahead and get into your crystal reading for June. Let's see what's up with my Scorpions. Let's see here. So Clyde, like I said earlier in the intro, he's been very active. He already tried jumping on the table before I hit play. We'll see if he does it again. Yeah, he's just really wanting some love right now. Scorpio. What crystals are good for my Scorpios for June? Scorpios. I love you, Scorps. I'm feeling your irritation. I'm feeling your irritation. Did someone poke the Scorpion? Did someone poke you? Or is someone poking you right now? I feel a very like kind of energy with you, like a little annoyed, a little frustrated, a little irritated, all of the itids, like agitated, like a lot of that. I'm feeling a lot of that with you, Scorpio. Let's see. What crystals are best for my Scorpios for June? What crystals are best for my Scorpios for June? I'm getting a lot of movement with you, Scorpio. Are you running away from people? I feel a lot of movement with you. I also see you in like a vehicle. Like I'm actually getting a lot of like movement on the road. You could be doing a lot of driving, or maybe you're doing a road trip, Scorpio. I just feel like you're on the go, you're on the move, and I just feel a very agitated energy with you. Not really feeling understood. I'm getting a lot of that too. Some of you might be running away from people. I think others, it's just more like, it's just something you gotta do. Like maybe your work requires you to travel even with all of this going on. Or maybe you're just wanting to travel. Maybe you're wanting a little break or a vacation, wanting to kind of like run away from reality a little bit. I'm just getting that you're agitated, you're irritated, and you're on the go. Like that's really what I'm getting a lot with you. That's too many. Can I get less cards, please? What crystals are good for my Scorpios? You can be successful. I don't know the way to say that, Scorpio. You can succeed. They want me to tell you this. I don't know what that's referring to, but it clearly needs to be said to some of you. Some of you might not think you can, but you can. You totally can. Let's see. Ooh, we have Rainbow Mayanite. All right, so we have some spiritual components going on in this, okay? Oh, man. Is everyone doing a family? Is that all the... I feel like that's all the Cancer energy going on. There's like so much family stuff. You might be irritated with family or people in your soul tribe, okay? I just keep getting this energy of like cycles, curses, karma, like shit that should have been done with. Sorry, I'm feeling your irritation here. Like shit that should have been done with and taken care of. I feel like you're irritated. I feel like you're tired. And I do feel this on the go energy with you, almost like you're running from it, or you're having to travel a lot to deal with it and wrap it up. And you're very annoyed. Polychrome Jasper. So there's also a need to ground as well. Yeah, I'm getting heavy spiritual energy here. Like, oh, maybe that's the traveling, the astrally. Maybe that's the traveling I'm sensing, but I feel like it's in the realm of family curses, drama, karmic cycles, all of that shit. that should have been done with. I keep getting so irritated and saying this should have been done with, this should have been done with, this should have been done with. I'm so tired, this should have been done. Like, I love you, Scorpio. I do. I love you. But that's honestly what I'm getting with that. And maybe it's, for some of you, it might be falling all on you to deal with. And some of you, it's really just going on in the astral or in like the higher realms or dream space here. Okay. And you're annoyed. Yeah, some of you are, for those who are like really spiritual, like light workers, some of you are really annoyed that you're still having to work on this or take care of this or deal with these people, whether it's very 3D or like excuse me, or like I said, in the higher realms. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of June? What other crystals are good for my Scorpios? Oh, you guys got a lot. We have pink granite. Ooh, Anandalite and Citrine. Okay. So, Scorpio, there is a need to like close shit out and like wrap things up, take care of business essentially, but I feel like it's in the spiritual sense. I do feel like I said, it's in the form of like cycles, karmic stuff, and I do feel it's related to family, and that can also be soul tribe, so don't forget that, okay? But I can feel you're annoyed, I can feel you're irritated, and you're tired. But you know it has to be done, or it's falling on you to take care of it, or it's falling on you to do it. Again, this could be very 3D, very physical, or it could just be in the higher realms. I do also feel, oh, God, you're just so not in the mood. Scorpio, you are just so not in the mood. I'm also feeling some sexual energy coming up here. And I just feel like you're rolling your eyes. Like, you might be getting offers or propositions as far as like dating and romantic offers or sexual offers. And I honestly feel you rolling your eyes. I feel like you're over it, or you're just not in the mood because you're dealing with this other shit. Some of you, there's also a lack of trust that I'm getting with this too. Oh, Scorpio, you're dealing with a lot. I just feel like you're so annoyed with your tribe or your family and or both, or even just people in general. You know, this is interesting with Scorpios. Like sometimes like Scorpios have this like this pattern or theme of like deliverers of karma, or like highlighting karma. Oh shit, hold on. And that's weighing heavy on you right now, or you're tired of it. Like you're just tired of it. Almost like, why do I have to take care of this? Why do I have to keep taking care of this? Why do I have to keep showing this to people? We're explaining shit to people. And I feel like you're also recognizing that in a lot of relationships you have with people right now. Like you're seeing why certain people are in your life, and you're realizing it's mostly to like teach them, or yeah, wow. Oh, wow. I think you're realizing it's mostly to teach them, and you're just kind of tired. You're just tired. Like, when is this gonna stop? Like, when can I just like have people in my life just to have people in my life and not have to teach them something? Oh my gosh, Scorpio. Okay. All right, let's read these off. Let's read these off. This is from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck, and you have 5. So Scorpio, that tells me June's gonna be real intense for you, okay? But you've got 5, so let's go ahead and read them off. Rainbow Mayanite. Iridescent rainbow Mayanite bridges this world and the rest of creation. It heals unconditionally and assists the shift to a new level of consciousness. You are a leader. Scorpio, I'm sorry. I'm so in your energy right now, and I feel your irritation of having to play this role over and over and over and over for people. I feel it. I so feel it. And you're just recognizing it, and you're just so tired. When you raise your vibrations, the whole benefits. De-energize old patterns, release karmic incrustations and toxic droves from your etheric body. This crystal will assist in this. Go then to find your rainbow treasure house. Raise your consciousness to build new supportive structures at every level. Recognize how your soul is maneuvering you onto your true pathway. Apparently detrimental situations offer soul gifts. Re-examine projects and let go of those that are not for your highest good or that of others. You see things from both sides. Always speak true, no matter what the cost, but be tactful. You have natural healing ability. Focus it wisely. Letting go attunes you to a realm of infinite possibilities. The frequency of the stones is extremely high. Great for the soul star and stellar gateways. Good for aquas and being a rainbow bridge between worlds. All right, so let's read the next one. Polychrome Jasper. Polychrome Jasper is a shaman stone that assists while traveling between worlds, offering protection while you travel. Again, a lot of you are doing a lot of stuff in the astral or in your dream space or higher dimensions, okay? And again, there's something about it where you're just like, it's something that's repetitive or should have been taken care of, like a specific issue. And I feel like it might be with your soul tribe or family members. Like, you know, yeah, they're just saying yes. My guides are just saying yes. And it's whatever is being resolved or worked on. It's something that for you, you're like, this is tired. This is old shit. Like, this should have been done already. I just keep getting that feeling of it should have already been done. You belong to a greater group, be it a family or clan. If you feel isolated, reach out to others of strength rather than neediness. The stone offers you security. For companionship, choose an animal ally. Ground your efforts in the practical everyday world. You have the gift of meditation and see all sides of an issue. Yeah, again, it's almost like you're playing mediator, or you're just like speaking truth and like stating what people can't see, but to you it's obvious. Yeah, some of you are just playing mediator in a family or a tribe. And I really feel the way, like you're sitting there in a room, metaphorically, it's all metaphorically, like you're just sitting there, you're watching people argue or say whatever, and you're just like, none of them see it. And Scorpios, you see a lot, right? So you're just like, no one sees the reality, no one sees the truth, so tired of this shit. And then you're like, your job is to basically just speak the truth and get this resolved. Oh my God, how exhausting. This could also be work, but I feel it's like tribal family stuff. Anyway, ground your efforts in the practical everyday world. You have the gift of meditation and see all sides of an issue. Big changes are in the offing. Concentrate on practical outcomes. Be down to earth, but pay attention to dreams. Balance your emotional energies and nurture yourself to find joy. Find your power ally and stay under its protection and guidance. Give assistance to others who seek freedom. Guard against giving away your power. Dis-ease arises out of ancestral distress carried in DNA. Healing and forgiveness sent down your family line replaces this with well-being. The frequency of the stone is earthy. Great for the Earth Star. For Leos, Libras, and Aquas, and integration and reconnection. I mean, it's a really good thing, Scorpio, like you're doing good stuff. Like it's very positive influence you're having, but I can just tell you're very much over it. Like you're over it. Pink granite has the highest pragmatic resonance of all stones and creates immense energy. You are an ancient Egyptian with the arcane knowledge that role entails, but you originated in the stars. You understand cycles again, of birth, death, and rebirth and immortality. You've been involved in ancient power struggles. Cut yourself loose, become more grounded. Learning experiences occur regularly, and serendipitous synchronicities put you in exactly the right place at the right time. Be assertive and make things happen. Events move with surprising speed once you focus your intention. See the whole picture before deciding. Be pragmatic, but don't give your power away. Maintain balance in a relationship. You need diplomacy and tact. Yeah, see, Scorpio, that's the thing. Because you're irritated, I keep getting this energy of like, you might not be the most tactful right now with people when you really should be, but you're also just over it because you see the obvious and of the shit that people aren't seeing. Or you're trying to resolve issues that should have been resolved already because you just see how simple it is to just resolve it. Right? And for some of you, this is happening in the higher realms. So your dreams might be crazy or be very much influenced, heavy themes of family or tribe. And you're just like, more of this? Again? What else is there to be done? Like, again? It's a lot like that. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, you need diplomacy and tact. Lightning can strike twice. If dealing with ancient strife, look at the bigger picture. Everything must pass away. Death precedes transformation and rebirth. The frequency of the stone is earthy and high. It's great for all the chakras and a lightning conductor for positive change. Okay. Anandalite is next. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy, like, higher consciousness energy in here, Scorps. Anandalite gently facilitates integration and releases emotional blockages, standing in the way of spiritual awakening. It reminds us that consciousness is omniscient and omnipresent, seeing all and knowing all. Immerse yourself in the mystical interconnectedness that is cosmic consciousness. You have the potential to live a completely different dimension of consciousness. Recognize that you previously operated within a narrow band of awareness. Attune to flashes of divine light within your soul. Let feelings of separation fall away. Embrace unity. You are here to experience cosmic consciousness, transform your goals, and seek a new direction. You have exceptionally clear sight now. Strip to the bone as the old falls away. Do not despair. New light is infused. When you transform your awareness, humanity experiences a quantum shift. Enlightenment can happen right now. You're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. The frequency of the stone is exceptionally high. Great for the soul star and stellar gateway, and becoming a vessel for cosmic consciousness. So yeah, honestly, this feels very like light workery. which a lot of you are, right? And a lot of you are star seeds or have abilities, right? And you are aware of that. You're aware that you influence people or situations like this. But this definitely feels like playing mediator or leader, and in the realm of needing to resolve things or close cycles out. And for you, it's something that feels like it's been ongoing, or it's about issues with people in your life or cycles of people within your life in the very 3D or higher dimensions that you feel should have been done already. I almost feel like you might even say that, like, this should have been done. We don't have to keep discussing this. Like, I feel like that's almost what you're saying. Ooh, Scorpio. All right, so now we have citrine, a stone of joy and abundance. Citrine helps you to interact creatively with the world. It promotes inner calm. You spend too much time worrying about home, family, and finances. Remember, you are an abundant being who manifests what you need. You are an innocent, wise child who yearns to play. Joyful play creates a wonderful world. Be grateful, for you are blessed. Accept constructive criticism. Become emotionally balanced, letting feelings flow naturally. Take time out for joyful play. Self-regard heals a damaged child. Abundance is all around you. You attract success and prosperity. Stop worrying, be optimistic, and allow life to happen. Trust your intuition and perception. Consult the wise child within. Your thoughts on the bigger picture are correct. If there's family discord, harmony is restored through praise. True abundance comes from within. If you nurture your desires, you'll bring joy to your wise child self. The frequency of the stone is high. It's great for all the chakras, for Aries, Geminis, Leos, and Libras, and embodying abundance. Scorpio, you're making me dizzy. Because again, I can feel such irritated energy, and I think that's also why citrine is here. It's like, while all of this shit is going on, that you're just like, this should have been taken care of. I'm tired of being in the middle of this, or having to be mediator or a leader or whatever. Fill in the insert role here, right? It's wearing on you. And Spirit's really emphasizing to, like, find those moments of joy and find those moments of gratitude and find those moments where you can have fun and kind of play, because life is about fun. That is a big part of what life is about. And God, even with saying that to you, I almost feel like you're saying, I'm not in the mood. So Scorpionic, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Don't tell me that. I'm not in the mood. There's really a need to, like, laugh. There's a need to laugh. There's a need to smile. There's a need to really, like, have a little bit more joy in this situation, because this is weighing really heavy on you. Okay? All right. Let's move on to the next deck. Where are we at? Okay, we're good. Actually, let me get some water. Okay. What crystals are best for us Scorpios? What crystals are best for us Scorpios for the month of June? What crystals are best for us Scorpios for the month of June? What crystals are best for my Scorpios for the month of June? Yeah, some of you feel like you're explaining yourself over and over to people, especially if you're, like, mediating a family issue or a tribal issue. You feel like you're really sick of explaining yourself over and over, or explaining the situation over and over. Oh, Scorpio. Rose Quartz just came out. Yeah. I mean, we're going to read all these at once, but I'm not too surprised that came out, because I can feel your irritation and there's a need to kind of, like, be tactful and soften, and Rose Quartz will help you with that. What crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of June? Ooh, Peridot. Cancer had that one, so you could have a connection with Cancer here, not necessarily, but Peridot is here. Peridot, in this deck, it talks about how it's really good for bringing on energy, but it's also really good for cleansing emotions. I'm just saying, because I can feel your irritation. This will help cleanse out that irritation very well for you, and any emotional blockages that you're having as well with this whole situation. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of June? Ruby. Oh, okay. Yeah, honestly, Scorpio, this is just a lot of like emotional heart chakra stuff, and I feel like it's really in the realm of just needing you to calm down, needing you to find emotional balance, and to not be so agitated and irritated, because whatever it is that you're doing or helping resolve or mediating or leading or whatever, what have you, it's really important. It is, and it's very positive, and you know that, but you're just so over it. Any of, and, oh, that's it, okay. It's very quick. All right, so we have rose quartz. Rose quartz is love in rock form. Who needs it? The overly self-critical, sentient spiritual beings who love deeply, those in the healing arts, or those who want to be. Where to put it? In spaces you want to zone safe and sacred, held with both hands to your heart with the utmost loving kindness. When to use it? When you feel like you always have to be the one to have it all figured out. Or the one who like has it figured out and you have to voice it, right? To work the hardest, to hold it all together for everyone else. Scorpios, I still feel irritation with that. Rose quartz gives us a pink cashmere covered platform to be soft, sweet, and open to spirit. Take care of your heart. Yeah. Peridot. Again, I'm going to show you all these at the end anyway. Peridot. Precious peridot, a chic type of olivine, is like vitamin D of your crystal diet plan. The stone's sunny energy and candy lime hues promote a zest for life. The intensity of peridot's green shade comes from iron, a metal with an energy that gets things done. People who need it, brooders. I love you, Scorps, I love you. The lackadaisical, anyone dreading those long winter nights. Where to put it, wherever you give chase, to love, money, power, or joy. When to use it, when you're not applying yourself. Success isn't something to be afraid of. You have permission to unabashedly go for it. Power up with peridot and enjoy the ride. Magnetize your motivation. Again, Scorps, I feel like it's recommended for you because it is also good at cleansing emotions, right? And getting rid of things, like getting rid of emotions that are really detrimental, like getting rid of like jealousy, anger, irritation. It's really good for that and cleansing emotional blockages, which is why I think you have it here to get yourself in more of a calm manner. And then we have ruby. Hot pink to Cabernet red. Ruby is a precious gemstone that has bedazzled royalty for centuries. Ruby is a fearless guide and protector, pointing you in the direction of a rich, passionate life. People who need it. Anyone with something worth fighting for, like any Aries. Where to put it? In a ring or on the hand you throw punches with, in the boudoir. When to use it? When you want to show the world you're both beautiful and ferocious. When your sex life needs a heaping tablespoon of spice. When the doldrums have... Damn it. Sorry guys, hold on. Oh. When the doldrums have you down, reach for ruby and some really red lipstick and come out swinging, feed your fires. Now on the bottom we do have topaz. There's all kinds of topaz, by the way, all kinds of colors, right? So just when it comes to topaz, if you want topaz, I would really explore what colors call out to you, and I would try to do it according to whatever chakras you feel like needs paying attention to. I'd say your heart is a big one here. And then any of like your upper chakras like crown, third eye, probably really vital for you too. And especially your throat if you're having issues like with your tongue, right? So any colors geared towards that, which is like green, blues, purples. But anyway, topaz. Topaz is the world's hardest silicone-based mineral. Its name alludes to the Sanskrit word for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. Who needs it? Anyone burning. A, the midnight oil. B, the candle at both ends. C, bridges. Or D, all the above. Again, helping you with that tact, right, Scorps? Where to put it, wherever the action needs to happen. When to use it. When you're aiming in the right direction, but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. Increase your firepower, again, to help you with your tact and your irritation. So here are some of the crystals that you guys got. So we have rainbow Mayanite, Polychrome Jasper, pink granite, anandalite. There's a lot here. And then we have citrine. You guys know how to spell citrine. That's a common one. I don't have so many hands. And I know you guys are writing these down. So again, rainbow Mayanite, Polychrome Jasper, pink granite, anandalite. I'm going to hang out for a couple seconds. And then, citrine. And you guys know how to spell citrine. Okay. And then we have rose quartz, peridot, ruby, and topaz. Rose quartz, peridot, ruby, and topaz. Yeah, a lot of heart chakra stuff going on there, Scorps. Okay, let's pull some cards and see why I need these crystals. Excuse me. I'm going to use Radiant Wise. Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of June? One more. Okay. Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of June? I feel like the devil's gonna come out. I don't know why I feel that way. Because I just got a flash of it. You know, like a visual flash. I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, I think the devil might come out. Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of June? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of June? Oh, Scorpio. Five of Swords, Aquarian energy. And there is the irritation, right? The irritation of, I'm so tired of having to do this or talk about this over and over or take care of this or lead this, whatever it is, right? It's like you're tired, but it's important that you're doing it. And again, it feels like it's in the realm of mediation. It feels like it's in the realm of mediation or leadership with a group of like a family group or like a soul tribe group. It could even be like a work group, right? But you're tired. You're tired because you feel like you're repeating yourself. You feel like it's something that should have been taken care of already. You're having a really hard time walking away from it. Your ego's a little triggered here, Scorpio. I gotta be honest, okay? Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy with the Ace of Cups. This is understanding. Oh. Sorry. I was about to say a word and then they said some more words and I was like, wait. Slow down. Realizing what's important to you. Realizing what's important actually with the Ace of Cups. I'm actually getting important truth. Truth and passion, truth and desire, what's really important, what's really in the heart. Again, a lot of this like heart chakra energy, right? And Hermit in reverse, it's like coming out of that. Again, it's like you're seeing the truth about something or you're seeing the reality about something, almost like you can see how it's supposed to go, how it's supposed to be resolved, but it seems like there's been a lot of conflict to trying to get it to be resolved and you're really just tired of it. Oh my God, sorry, Scorpio. Oh, I'm really chilling your irritation. You're just tired of it. You're tired of it. Tired of talking about it, tired of thinking about it, tired of addressing it, tired of dreaming about it. Like you're tired of it. Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of June? But Scorpio, the role you're playing is very important. I keep wanting to say that. Scorpio, you could have also walked away because you're so tired of it. You might have. And then it might also be making other people realize, like, come back. Wait, Scorpio, come back. We need you. I'm feeling a little bit of that. Wow. Oh, Scorpio. So we have the High Priestess, Piscean energy, also Gemini for me is a reader with the King of Cups in reverse. Scorpionic energy kills me water, air. This is you being over it. You have total understanding. Scorpio, Jesus, you have total understanding, but you are so like emotionally, you're just like so over it. You have total understanding of the situation at hand, whatever it is that you're playing mediator to, leader to, or whatever situation that you're just playing out between you and it could be one other person, but it feels like a group of people. And you're just finding it defeating and irritating because it's like no matter how much you try to speak truth or no matter how much you try to do what you're supposed to do, it's just not resolved. World in reverse, fixed energy, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Saturn, Capricorn, and you're over it. And I think at this point, you're kind of keeping silent. Yeah, Scorpio, I really feel that like you're just so irritated that like you might have walked away. You might have walked away because it's like you're kind of like, what's the point? But deep down, you know what's important. So the cycle is like open. The cycle, this issue, whatever it is, it's open, and you're just tired. I feel like some of you might also feel like you're not being heard. Overall, we do have the Two of Wands, Aries energy. Ooh, then we get the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo. Oh, look at that. Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. Wow. Okay, so some of you are are like in this walking away, or like wanting to walk away. You're wanting to just, what did I say about the devil coming out? You're really wanting to disconnect from it, but the Ten of Pentacles tells me it's family or it's work or some kind of legacy thing, like a big thing where there's other people involved, and you have your back turned to it because you're so irritated. You want to release yourself. You do. You so do. You so want to release yourself. And it's really gotten you to the point where it's hard for you to have any kind of compassion for the issue at hand anymore, or the people involved, especially if there's like I said, family, tribe. I'm getting like heavy energy with that. So Scorpio, this is just what I'm getting. You don't have to take this as your truth, right? This is just what I'm getting, that there is value in sticking it out, that there is value in waiting for people to catch up to your understanding, okay? Because again, Scorpio, you guys tend to know quite a bit. You guys tend to be very aware, even if you're dealing with people who aren't, right? So there's like a need for people to kind of catch up, but right now you're really wanting to just look forward and like not deal with it anymore. Wow. Where are we at? Oh, I only have time to clarify one card. Let's look at the Five of Swords. Looking at the Five of Swords really quick, and then we'll wrap this up. So I'm at the Five of Swords for Scorpio. Tell me the Five of Swords for Scorpio. Tell me the Five of Swords for Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm sorry. This seems like it's going to be a rough month for you guys. You guys got a lot of crystals. Tell me the Five of Swords for Scorpio. Yeah. Yeah, you're so over it. The Three of Swords, Libra energy with the Tower, Mars, Aries, and Scorpio. You might have a breaking point, Scorpio, where like there's like, you might have a breaking point in this situation, and you're just like, you know what, I'm done. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn. You are wanting to let it go. Like I said, Scorpio, I think that there is some value in, if it's like about mediation specifically with like your family or tribe, I think that there is value in trying to stick it out. But, and that's the thing too, Scorpio, if it's too much for you, take a break. Right? If you're like, I can't, like, if you're just that irritated and that tapped out, then that's okay to take a break for a while. But this is you being like, I'm not dealing with this ever again. Talking about Five of Swords. Talking about Five of Swords for Scorpio for the month of June. Especially because your temper is very aggravated as well. Talking about the Five of Swords. Yeah, wow. Oh, Scorpio, strength in reverse, Leo energy with the Six of Wands, Jupiter, Leo energy. You're relinquishing control. You're just, I really feel like you've been in this, you're like mediator, leader, whatever, with a family or a soul tribe, and you're like, reins down, I'm done. I really feel that super strong. Overall, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, drama. Gemini energy could also be air or fire. Wow, and that's the thing too with the Five of Swords, because sometimes that can just be like people have such their own agendas and they're back and forth. And again, for those, especially with this family, you're just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, how many times do I have to like try to speak the reality and people just don't want to hear it, right? Because people want to be stuck in their own opinions and anger or whatever, or irritation. Yeah, honestly, Scorpio, that's how it's looking to me. Like relinquishing control and just walking away seems to make you feel a lot better. And like I said, if it's really that hard, well, yeah, put it down. Take a break. Why does it have to fall on you? Does it always have to fall on you? Right? One of the cards is even indicating that. And you're just like, I really just want to break away from this like once and for all. But you are, honestly, Scorpio, though, you are turning your back on a Ten of Pentacles. So also keep that in mind. That's why I'm saying, like, especially with this like family, it might be worth just taking a time out and waiting for people to catch up to your level of understanding. You have the High Priestess. You got some insane understanding about the situation here, but you're so done that you're like, I can't give a shit anymore. Like some of you are like really there. Even though deep down you know that it's something that's super significant. With the Ace of Cups, I just feel like it's so important. I just keep getting importance with that. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, there's something about it that's like so important in truth and important on the soul level. Because sometimes Ace of Cups can indicate something on the soul level. There's something important spiritually That's what it is. It's something important spiritually about this situation, but you're so done. And I feel like you see the full reality of everything. And I think that's what it is, Scorpio. You just need to wait for people to catch up. Because clearly it's not working right now. And you're about to rip heads off if you haven't done it already. Okay? Whew, Scorpio. All right. I wish you guys luck. I love you. I'm sending you lots of love right now. And I hope you guys really take care of yourselves in this month, Scorpios, okay? All right, but I hope you found that insightful and helpful. Don't forget to check out BOMISpirit.com, Instagram for WaterBaby Tarot and BOMISpirit, and check out Vimeo and Patreon as well. And I hope you guys have a good month and a good night, and I will see you later, okay? Namaste.